Scratch beneath the surface, and XRP is actually starting to look pretty bullish. Now, many people will tell you that it's finished, and many people believe that XRP is going nowhere. But when you look underneath the surface, take a look under the hood, as you will, I think there's something pretty special. And I do believe that we are on the cusp of seeing a pretty heavy breakout for XRP. We're going to discuss some of those key things in this video. So make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Let's get into it. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. As always, don't forget to turn your notification bell on so you don't miss a beat, a live stream, or an update on this cryptocurrency market. But like I said, in today's video, I want to discuss a little bit around XRP. Now, I've been buying XRP since it was about 38 cents. I actually bought it because the community said it would be worthwhile. And I've held on to it now for probably over a year. Bought at the bottom of the bear market. So I'm still up on this play. But I do believe, as I talked in my previous video, that it is a bit of a dice roll in between a humongous price acceleration in this bull run, or whether we just see a general move up in the market. But I do want to come back and just double back on a big thing in the overall cryptocurrency market, which is this, which ultimately Mr. Getz, he is one of the Senates, or the one of the people of the House of Representatives, has put forward a bill to ultimately allow people to pay certain taxes using Bitcoin. Now, this may be one of those things where you say, hold on a minute, 2Bit, I don't understand what you're talking about. This makes me an XRP video. Understand that this is an important adoption move for cryptocurrency, and it intrinsically will support XRP, especially when you look at cross-border payments and things that XRP want to do. When you start getting into the real financial markets and you are paying things like taxes, bills, and much more, then it has to be an exciting time for the rest of the cryptocurrency market. Now, all of that does come with regulation and does come with, you know, some stigma attached to it as we move through. But we all know your friend of mine, Mr. Gary Gensler, has been given his view, in particular around some of the recent cryptocurrency assets, one of which Brad Garlinghouse, the man himself, chucking his 10 pence in. Now, Gary Gensler was, you know, reluctant to give his view on the markets. He did actually say that the Ethereum ETFs are on track, but he avoided lots of awkward questioning, specifically related to things like FTX. Brad doing what Brad does, and you can only really do this if you are relatively confident of where you stand, both from a, a sentiment and, more importantly, from a regulation standpoint. If, for example, it was teetering on the balance of a $2 billion fine or not, you wouldn't particularly go after the person that is going to put that fine on you. Anyway, I digress. Brad Garlinghouse saying this, absolute nonsense coming from Gary Gensler today. And this slander about all crypto execs going to jail from the man who completely missed FTX and actually cozied up to SBF and wasn't even invited to the DOJ announcement about Binance. If he really was working for the American people, as he says, he would have been fired a long time ago. Gensler will cause Biden to lose this election. And this actually was put to him specifically on Bloomberg Invest, and Brad absolutely hitting the nail on the head. Again, my view here would be this is showing an element of strength where I think Ripple and XRP sit. And more importantly, there are experts giving a view that actually the SEC wouldn't appeal. We know they've given up on Ethereum. They've moved on. They are not going to deem it as a security. And the reality is the lingering appeal threat is going away. There was no SEC versus Ripple case related news to consider at the start of the week. However, the cryptocurrency community awaits updates on the penalty Ripple must pay. Rumors of around 100 million is where we predict it. But it says, recently former SEC Division Chief Christian Litterman poured cold water on expectations of an SEC appeal. Litterman believed the SEC would want to avoid the risk of illicit bad law. Ultimately, therefore, not appealing. And I think given the standpoint on Ethereum, then this would move forward with XRP as well. Like I said, the two things for me go hand in hand. Brad showing his element of strength, giving his view specifically related to Gary Gensler, while at the same time, still within that purpose of the settlement coming from them. Chucking the further adoption of stable coins and XRP. Here, Monica Long, the Ripple president, giving her view with a recent interview to the block director of special projects, Frank Chaparro, giving her view that specifically the conversation covered a wide range of topics, Ripple's ongoing legal battle, the expectation of their business, and the broader landscape of both stablecoins and XRP. She states here, expanding beyond payments. Long mentioned that Ripple's focus has shifted from solely serving cross-border payments to becoming a holistic enterprise blockchain infrastructure provider. They have built essential infrastructure to support connectivity between blockchains and traditional financial rails. This is the XRPL that I've talked about so many times. The AMM now upgraded. Don't forget, it is deflationary. It's burning XRP, not to the huge amount that a lot of people want. But when you've got the president and joint with the, the CEO, if you will, with Brad Garlinghouse, then they are absolutely a force to be reckoned with, going after specifically the SEC, but more importantly, setting out clear plans what's going on over the course of the next move. They are down the line. They are thinking longer term, and that's why I right now am bullish on a settlement coming very soon for XRP, and I do believe it will come in the favor of XRP. And I think if we get that, we are going to see some pretty monumental price rises. I've talked about this a number of videos where we see this huge spike volume come in when we get good news related to XRP. My view is right now, people are moving from risk assets. That's why we saw the Bitcoin correction along with things like, German government dumping coins. But the S&P 500 has been killing it. It's just facts. It's been breaking all-time highs, people moving into that. But we saw a significant amount of outflows from institutions, but the price of Bitcoin is still coming up. So we know people are buying. We know people are on the sideline when it comes to XRP. And in my opinion, I think it could be weeks until we get this announcement. And I think it's going to be very bullish in favor of XRP. Let me know in the comments down below, though. What do you think? Are you pro Gary Gensler or not? Do you think he should resign? And more importantly, what are you doing about XRP? Have you bought more? Are you holding, or have you sold? Curious to let you know in the comments. As always, don't forget the like and subscribe button. Stay up to date with all the latest and greatest in cryptocurrency. I'll be back with another video very, very soon. We'd love to be part of the community. Thank you so much for watching. See you soon. Bye-bye.